What's going on, guys? My name is Jack, and this is the Appalachian Farmhand channel. I'm here on my family's 100-acre property tucked deep in the Appalachian Mountains of Virginia. It's supposed to start raining here a little bit later, so I just want to go ahead and roll right into it. I've got two of my cousins here today on the property. They're back over there on the truck, and we're going to run down to the river. I'm going to get some work done on the river bank, and they're going to hop in the river and start fishing. Like I said before, it's supposed to start raining, so it's going to be pretty quick, so I don't know how long this video is actually going to end up being, but I hope to get a couple shots of everything that's going on. And then a little update for the channel. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and purchase a DJI Mini 2 so that I can get some shots, some drone shots of the property and get rid of the really crappy video that's going to roll for the intro right now. So I'll meet you guys down at the riverside. All right, guys, so I lied to you again. In the last video, I realized that the chain on the MS-170 was getting pretty dull, so I went up to the corner store that is also a steel dealership, and I bought one of the cheapest chain sharpeners that I could find, and I figured that I would take this time to explain to you guys how to go ahead and sharpen one of these chainsaw blades. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. All right, y'all. So in buying this, I pretty much just went to the store and was like, give me the simplest, least expensive one that you have. And this is the one that he directed me to get. And he gave me a pretty quick run through. Let me see if you can see it. So here you got a 30-degree angle. And this is what you're going to be cutting your teeth with. And you're going to try to keep it on this angle. And if you guys don't understand the anatomy of a chainsaw, there are two different types of teeth. One that is angled this way and then one that's angled this way. And so on each side, there's a different line, and you're going to line them up with that. The pipes are leaking. They're not bursting, though, son. We'll get them in the fourth, for sure. All right, so just a quick example on how to use this. I'm going to take this angle right here, put it on this tooth, and run the sharpener through.
One thing that makers are afraid of? What? You realize that it's filming, right? Yeah, but it's like, you gotta hope it can cut out that. Yeah. Did they not use the extender clip 22? No, they didn't actually. Gotta tighten on this chain too. Sideways.
And I also realized that the chain came loose, so we're gonna go ahead and run through that too.
I think that's only takes like 2 seconds. What is that? Wait, what are you doing? That is cute. What is that? It's terrible, but I don't care, because there are better pictures of that.
All right, y'all. So I lied to you again. I realized that I didn't give an intro to what I was going to be doing. And so in coming down the hill from the upper field that's right below the cabin, I realized that the path to get across the creek had become super overgrown and we could not get through it. So I pulled out the FS56 and the chainsaw and pretty much just got to work. And if you could hear the audio, my cousins are actually back here giggling and laughing at the fact that I'm just beating the crap out of these bushes. But so basically, I just worked through this and got the path cleared out. But in doing so, I realized there was a lot of traffic. There's a lot of deer prints and prints on this path here that there's been a lot of traffic coming through here, which is something that I didn't really expect. I knew that there was a lot of traffic coming from the left of this, what you can see here on the creek bed, but I didn't know there was anything coming from behind the camera up towards the cabin, which was really surprised me. So, I mean, it's good to see that. If you look right at the top middle of the screen, there's like a tree that makes a fork. I actually put a trail camera facing towards the lower field on that tree. See if we can get some close-up shots of whatever's heading across the stream and into the lower field towards the river. So in doing that, I stuck my face and my whole upper body into poison ivy, and I'm pretty much miserable at this point. It's awful. It's hard to sleep. Got all that. Got it in my eyeballs. Got it in my eyelids. Just not a good time right now. So From here, I'm gonna run a clip of me moving down, getting across the creek, running through the woods, and to the river. I wanted to be able to show the land. I will have a drone this Friday. I went ahead and ordered it on Prime Day. Try to get a little discount, save a little bit of money. But I'll be able to get some better clips of all of this. So that it's not just me walking and pulling a camera with me. I think the actual quality of the video goes down when I'm moving through here. So hopefully we'll be able to get some better clips of everything that's going on. But for now, you're just going to have to deal with it. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the music and just let that play through until I get down to the actual river. All right, guys, so we finally made it down to the riverbank. We had to do a little bit of work on the other side, coming down the hill from the cabin. But we got that knocked out. I'm gonna try to time lapse that and throw it in here. I don't know if that actually got videoed correctly. Hopefully it did. I don't want to waste too much time because it is starting to rain. It's a little bit misty right now, but it's forecasted to get heavier. So I'm gonna try to jump through this really quick. We're down here on the riverbank. My cousins are in the water fishing right now. I'm going to try to knock some of the ivy off of these trees and knock back some of this brush. I don't want to take too much of it out just because when this river overflows, that's what keeps the erosion from getting too crazy and running all the dirt out of here. So that being said, I'm just going to roll this thing real quick. I'm going to try to get you some clips of the work that we're doing and then also some clips of the land and the riverbank and basically everything that's going on. So let's just go ahead and get to it. So I forgot to mention this. I am trying out using a GoPro 4, I think it is. So if it's looking better, if the quality is better of the video, let me know. And I'm thinking about potentially trying to get a hold of one of those plus a DJI 2 or Mini 2, DJI Mini 2, whatever. Yeah, so just wanted to throw that on there. Let's go. All right, y'all. So I came all the way down here to the riverbank, try to get the outro in somewhere that's new for the introduction of the the river to the channel, or at least this portion of the river to the channel. We're down probably a couple 150, 200 yards from the section where we were working. I think that was video 2, but ended up getting a pretty good amount of work done. Cut some of the vines off the trees, got some of this brush pushed back, but in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't too much work. But like I said before, I want these videos to be content packed and not long and drawn out to where y'all are getting bored watching them, which I hope isn't the case, but you never really know. Guys, that's really going to be it for me. It's starting to rain. The day's burning on pretty quick, and my cousins are starting to make their way back across the river. I don't know if you can see them back there behind me, but that's going to be it for me here at the Appalachian Farmhand channel. Please come back and join me again sometime. And if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, and turn that bell notification on so that you can keep up to date with everything that I'm doing. So I hope you have a great rest of your day.